favorite now, so settle in. So we're going to talk about this for about the next hour and a half, is passwords. And it'll say something like, hey Lindsay, I'm going to be out of the office this afternoon, but I need you to process a $55,000 payment to one of our new vendors. Here's the bank routing instructions. And they'll actually give them the routing instructions of where to send the money. Any place you click on that open window is the same thing as saying okay to them. They've written the code as such that anything you click on now allows them to download what they want to download to the computer. So how many of you love passwords? You just get up in the morning and, hey, I logged in today, it's day 60, and it told me that I had to change my password, right? So I changed it. And then I immediately I get to spend the next couple of days thinking about, now what am I going to change my password to next time? I know it's 59 days away, but I mean, I'm so excited. What am I going to use next time? But there are companies, believe it or not, where that happens. And I'll tell you some stories sprinkled up throughout this today where this has really happened to customers that we have and people you probably know. Obviously, I just made that up. I'm not telling you what my password is, but that's a mnemonic to remember a password. How many of you have kids under 18? And how many of you have ever run their credit against TransUnion, Experian, or Equifax? Good for you. So if I go steal 10,000 credit cards, which is feasible, you think about Target, which we'll talk about in a minute, had 40 million credit cards stolen. There's no reason that a 14-year-old needs to have open credit. And that's one of the easiest things to be compromised because, quite frankly, if I didn't stand up here and tell you this today, when would you check it? Certainly they've lost reputation. They're now on the DHS wall of shame on their website where you can go and see all the folks who've had HIPAA breaches. So all that by not having the right controls in place. Here's the rub for law firms. What's the number one thing that goes all the way back to the beginning of the practice of law that customers, or clients rather, depend on with us? Confidentiality, right? This tip here is worth the price of admission for this class today.